Welcome back, guys, to this YouTube channel. Thank you for being here as we even struggle to push our channel to grow. I hope that you are understanding all the things I'm showing you, all the things that have taken some years to know. I'm putting them directly in front of you in this channel. So today we will be talking about it was on Tuesday 26th. I'll be showing you the trades I took and why I took them, and the trades I avoided and why I avoided them. Okay, so this was a trade I took on Asian session, and actually it turned out to be a loss. And I'll tell you why I entered the trade, because for me personally, it was a good loss. Like, I can say I bended my rules, or I did something bad, or there is something that I didn't take into consideration. It was just a good loss for me. And losses are part of the game in Forex. So you should know the losses you can take with your strategy, the system that you have built. So for me, even if this loss came, I had nothing. I felt nothing about it, because already I know that even if I get this loss, there are some number of wins that will come on my way, and also my win rate is also like fixed. So I'll just know that I'll be profitable. So we will start from New York session of yesterday. So let me start with you. I think these were the analysis that I were doing with you yesterday. So let me just delete them, but I want to mark this trade that I took here so that we don't lose it, or we don't tamper with it. So let me just remove everything. Yeah, okay. Now let's get into the analysis. Okay, I don't know if this okay, I usually have two charts on gold, where one is where I journal all my trades, like I put the trades that I had taken earlier before, and the other one is for analysis, and I think this is the one that we should be using. Sorry, let me do a Control Z so that I do not lose my data. Okay. I don't know if it is okay like that. Yeah. Yeah, you can see this is where I come and record all the trades that my strategy can give me, and even those that I took, even if they ended up in losses, I still record them here. So let us go to where we can analyze and delete everything. So on the weekly time frame, what was happening? So you can see earlier, before we had this breaker resisting price, and then we were in a weekly order block at this zone. Okay, and you can see still price came, and now it is still on that weekly order block. This weekly order block is still being respected. Okay, we shall not put it there because it will make our work somehow untidy. And then at this zone, we had a weekly order block also. Okay, let me note it for our order block. I hope you are with me. So remember, we need to take a daily low. Okay, we need to take a daily liquidity, because already we have taken a daily liquidity at this zone. Let me mark it. Daily liquidity, fair value gap. We had a 4-hour fair value gap at this zone. Okay, And we also had a good change of character here. So that means this 4-hour fair value gap was valid. So when I came to the charts at this time, at this New York time that I will mark, I had this bias of first to buy, because this was a valid order block. Okay, it was a good order block to buy to this point, and then price maybe would have given us some momentum to and conferences to sell to our daily liquidity. Okay, so I came to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, and you can remember when do our gap that we can take our trades come on. It is from 800 to 1500. Okay, so I came to the charts at New York Open, and then what did I find? I found that during London, we had this order block, 1 hour order block. It had pushed price downwards to the 4-hour order block. And then what had it left again? It had left another 1-hour order block. Okay. Actually, this trade reminds me of, I think, my first 2 years of trading. I will usually come to the charts and then I will find a setup, but this setup does not align with my strategy. So what would I tell myself? I will tell myself maybe, I will tell myself that maybe let me bend my rules today a little. Maybe price will be gentle on me. I used to use the hope strategy. But let me tell you, it would always come to my stop loss. Maybe 1 or 2 times I would get lucky and maybe get some profits. The trade will run towards my direction, but most of the time it would hit my stop loss. And then I would get this anger and this fight in my mind that why did I just listen to my strategy? Why did I just go against my system? Because it would have helped me to avoid this loss and maybe put that money that I've lost in another trade that will be successful. So why am I saying this? Because at this time, one I had a friend who was taking a buy, and so I'm telling him that I can't take the buy, and then he asks me why, and I tell him for me to get into a trade, I must first see an engulfing candle towards my direction, or 2 candles towards my direction, or 3, so that I can have that because it is something that I've tested over and over again. It must be like that so that I can get into the trade. Okay? Because I don't just want to be second guessing here and there. Like I just want something sure that is aligning to my strategy. So at this zone, uh, as you know what our strategy states, we should wait for 1 bullish engulfing candle, or 2 bullish candles, or 3 bullish candles, so that we can now go to a 15-minute time frame to look for a refined entry. But now what happened here? We didn't print a bullish engulfing candle. We didn't print 2 bullish candles or 3 candles. We just printed 1. Okay? And then if you bended your rules, you'll have come to the 15-minute time frame, okay, and then seen at this zone that we have a very good 15-minute order block, and then you'll have just gone to your MetaTrader 5 and put a buy, okay. But then what would have happened? Your stop loss would be have taken out. So why did this happen? Okay, as you can see, we had a 1 hour order block. Let me just mark it. It tapped into that 4-hour order block. Okay, and then printed out a bullish 4-hour candle. Okay, so we now have confidence that we can buy to this point. Okay, so that was my bias. So and then I went to 1 hour time frame. Okay, what did I find? 1, 2 candles, bullish candles. That means this can be a trade, but it can be a low probability trade. And then what did we have here? We had a 1 hour order block, and as you can see, what did price do? It came first before hitting the order block. Price was rejected to here, to this 1 hour fair value gap, and then it went up, violated the order block, and then at 20:00 it started going down. Already you can see it also formed another order block at this zone. Okay, so we already have two bullish candles. Okay, for our low probability trade setup, we have two bullish candles, we have an order block. So I had the courage to come to the 15-minute time frame, okay, and look for an entry now. Then where was my entry? It was at this 15-minute order block or this 15-minute order block. Either would have done. Okay, and let me show you why my entry was on the 15-minute order block. It was on the 15-minute order block because at this zone we still had a 1 hour order block. Okay, you can see price was rejected back to these zones by a 1 hour order block. Mark it for our breaker, and it was the one that had made price to go lower. It had been respected by price, and that is why on the 1 hour you can see, let me delete this, sorry, let me delete just this. They are making the work untidy. Okay, and as you can see, that is why we did not even respect this 1 hour order block. And even if, let's say, we had this bearish bias, where would have our entry be? You can see we had 1, 2, 3, 4 bearish candles, and then we had a 1 hour fair value gap there. And then what did price come and do here? It swept a 1 hour liquidity. So that means if we have a 15-minute order block here, it will support price. And as you can see, we had a 15-minute order block there. But then, even if this trade would be like this, I wouldn't have taken it. Why? Because it has already been past our trading gap. It was at 0045, yet we stopped trading at 0000. So that will have been out of my gap that I can trade. Okay, so that was all about Tuesday New York session and Wednesday Asian session. I hope to see you later again, and also share, like, and subscribe.